Hello everyone, welcome to EduTap. So in today's session, we are going to discuss a very important news article of finance that is about the RBI that has unveiled a new framework that is for the geotagging of the payment system touchpoints. So what is this full framework? Why RBI has brought this framework, as well as what is the meaning of this geotagging? All of this we are going to see in today's session. But before starting with the session, there is a big announcement by EduTap that we are providing 40% plus 10% off on the combo courses. You can use it by the code combo, and also on the single courses you can use it by using the code single, and this is available till 2nd April 2022 only, and that is today. Okay, so now starting with the news article, that is the framework for geotagging of payment system touchpoints. But before starting with the framework, you can understand in the previous few years, we can say the RBI has been trying so immensely to provide the digital payments, to provide the digital system to all of the people of the country. So the RBI has been focused on deepening of the digital payments and providing inclusive access to all the citizens. In the RBIH that has been recently launched by the RBI, that is the Reserve Bank Innovation Hub, the UPI 123 Pay, we can see that RBI is trying so hard for people to have the financial inclusion, so that all the people of the country are included in the financial system of the country, irrespective of their location, wherever they are. If they are the citizens of India, if they are in the India, they should be included in the financial system of the country, irrespective of the digital literacy, how much knowledge they have about the financial system, how much knowledge they have about the digital system. The RBI is trying for them to have the digital payments, for the country to convert from the cash economy to the digital economy, and this framework for the geotagging of payment system touchpoints is such a new measure, so that more people get included, more merchants get included into the digital payment system and the touch points. Now, what is the meaning of payment system touch points? It is the payment acceptance infrastructure, we can say. So this is the POS terminal through which you can pay by swiping your card or through your card, and this is the QR code. You can use the QR code for the payment. So it makes the payment very easy, and for giving the payment as well as for taking the payment. So the merchants have the POS terminal and the QR code, and these are the payment acceptance infrastructure or the payment system touch points, we can say. Okay, so now we can move to the geotagging. So through this, I hope you can have a little bit of idea that what is geotagging. That geotagging refers to capturing the location, capturing the geographical coordinates, latitude and longitude of payment touch points deployed by merchants to receive payments from their customers. So geotagging is just a thing through which we can see that where the touch points are located. Okay, as easy as that the touch points that are employed by the merchants, where they are. So geotagging, why is geotagging the RBI is trying to do? So benefits of geotagging. So it provides the insights on regional penetration of digital payments, that which state of the country, which area of the country actually has the digital payments. Okay, maybe Bihar doesn't have the digital payment system as much as Delhi or Mumbai. So to provide insights on regional penetration, is it penetrating to different regions or not? Monitor infrastructure density across different locations. So if Delhi has it has the digital payment system, but is it dense? Do every shopkeeper have the touch points or not? Do every shopkeeper accept the digital payments or not? Okay, so to have the density knowledge also, that how densely the touch points are spreaded. Identify scope for deploying additional payment touch points. Is it beneficial if we provide more touch points to that area? Because providing more touch points to Bihar is very beneficial, because it doesn't have the touch points, it doesn't have POS terminals or the QR codes in every shop or in every nook and corner. But providing it to Delhi, where it is already too much, it won't be beneficial. So identifying the scope of deploying additional payment touch points, for that also geotagging will be beneficial, seeing that if this area has how many touch points, how many QR codes. So it also facilitate focused digital literacy programs. Okay, Bihar doesn't have the touch points. What can be the reason? Because they are not very literate about the digital system. They are not very literate about the digital payments and all. So providing them the programs, making them knowledgeable about the touch points, about the POS terminal, about the QR code, how easy it can make your life. So facilitating focused digital literacy programs in the area where it is not there, okay, where the literacy about the digital payments is not there. So geotagging will provide with that also. Geotagging will show you that where the touch points are, where the POS terminals are many, where it is not very much, where they are lacking, and where they are lacking you can focus there. So policy interventions you can do for realizing the above benefits. For the above benefits you can do the RBI can take many steps that okay, Bihar is lacking and it doesn't have much touch points. So policy interventions can be taken by RBI for making the Bihar citizens, making the Punjab citizens, if any, it can be any state which do not have the knowledge about the digital payments. So capturing the accurate location of existing payment system touch points or acceptance infrastructure is essential to upscale and outline intervention strategies. Okay, to have the proper intervention strategies where the intervention is needed, where it is not needed. If you are using your money where there are already all the people are knowledgeable, all the people are using the digital payments, if you are using your money, your resources there, it will be a waste. They already know all about it, but you should have the intervention strategies. The RBI and the government want to use the intervention strategies where it is already, where it is needed. Okay, so for that the accurate location of existing payment system touch points is needed, so that they can know that where the touch points are lacking and where there are many touch points, so they can have proper intervention strategies. This requirement can be effectively facilitated by the geo-tagging of payment touch points, so that they have the proper intervention strategies. So next is capturing payment touch point details. So now we will see the framework that is given by the RBI for capturing the payment touch point details. How it will capture the details? So the banks and the non-bank payment system operators shall capture and maintain geographical coordinates for all payment touch points. So they are given the responsibility. Remember this. Next is geotagging information in respect of the following shall be submitted to the Reserve Bank. Now the knowledge will be, the data will be collected by the banks and the non-bank PSOs, and then it will be provided to the Reserve Bank. And what information about the POS terminals? The information about the POS terminals have to be provided by the banks and non-bank PSOs, POS terminals, all of this. Okay. And paper-based soft QR codes, we can say paper-based QR codes, that is the QR code information has also to be provided by the banks and the non-bank PSOs to the RBI, that which area, which coordinates have this touch points. Okay, so about the POS terminal and paper-based or soft QR codes. So now reporting guidelines, how they will report. So information to be submitted to Reserve Bank, information has to be submitted to the Reserve Bank by the all banks and non-bank PSOs. They shall maintain a registry with accurate location of all payment touch points across the country, including the following. So they should have the merchant related information. Okay, that is the general merchant details. They should have the data of the POS terminals, that which coordinates, which area has the POS terminal, and the QR code. Okay, which coordinates have the POS terminal and QR code, as well as they should have the merchant related information, name of the merchant, ID of the merchant, merchant type, payment acceptance infrastructure details also, that which touch point is used there. Okay, like the terminal type, the subtype, terminal ID, from when it has been operating regularly or it has not been operating regularly. Payment touch point location details about the address, state, district, revenue center. So it has to be taken from the merchant. Okay, because merchants are the one, you do not have the swiping machines in your home now. Merchant have the POS terminals and they have the soft QR codes in their shops. Okay, they have the QR codes in the shop. So from the merchant, it is all regarding the merchant, that merchant related information and the payment acceptance infrastructure that is employed by the merchant. So this was all about the today's news article. This is the question, and I hope that you will be easily able to answer this question. So try to answer this question, and thank you very much. These are the people that were given, that gave the right answer of the previous session question. That is Jitendra, Manish, Arvind, Nikhil, Rajlakshmi, Akhilesh, Yash, Mansi, Shubham, Govind, Abhijit, Aarti, Nilesh. So I'm so happy that all of you people are trying to give the right answer. You are giving the right answer and you are understanding the news article. So that's very good. So thank you very much. If you have any query, you can mail us here or you can contact us through this number. Thank you very much.